The Concorde, the world's first supersonic passenger jet, symbolized speed, luxury, and innovation. Introduced in 1976, it could travel at Mach twice the speed of sound, cutting transatlantic flight times in half. Flying on the Concorde was a privilege reserved for the elite, with passengers enjoying champagne, caviar, and the thrill of reaching their destination in record time. For decades, the Concorde was the pinnacle of aviation excellence. Yet, on July 25, 2000, a tragic accident shattered its pristine record and marked the beginning of the end for this iconic aircraft.
Air France Flight 4590 was scheduled to fly from Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris to John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York. On board were 100 passengers, mostly German tourists, embarking on a luxury cruise, and 9 crew members. The aircraft, Concorde FBTSC, had a reputation for reliability, and the day's flight seemed routine. At 4:44 p.m., as the Concorde accelerated down the runway, disaster struck. A metal strip on the runway, accidentally left by a departing Continental Airlines DC-10, punctured one of the Concorde's tires. The burst tire sent debris flying into the underside of the aircraft, rupturing a fuel tank. Fuel leaked and ignited, causing flames to engulf the left wing as the Concorde lifted off the ground. The flight crew, unaware of the extent of the damage, attempted to gain altitude. However, the aircraft was losing power rapidly. Just 2 minutes after takeoff, the Concorde crashed into a hotel in Gonesse, a small town near the airport, killing all 109 people on board and 4 people on the ground. The world watched in shock as images of the burning wreckage emerged.
The crash of Flight 4590 was the first fatal accident in the Concorde's 24-year history, prompting an immediate and thorough investigation. The French Bureau of Enquiry and Analysis for Civil Aviation Safety, BEA, determined that the accident was initiated by the stray metal strip on the runway. This small piece of debris, measuring just 43 centimeters, set off a catastrophic chain of events. Further analysis revealed design vulnerabilities in the Concorde. Its fuel tanks were not adequately protected against impacts, and its tires, though robust, could disintegrate in ways that pose significant risks. The findings raised questions about whether the Concorde's revolutionary design had overlooked critical safety measures in favor of performance and aesthetics. In 2010, a French court ruled that Continental Airlines bore some responsibility for the crash due to the debris left on the runway. However, the tragedy also underscored the inherent risks of supersonic flight and the limitations of 1970 SARA engineering.
In the aftermath of the crash, Concorde operations were suspended. Modifications were made to improve safety, including reinforced fuel tanks and updated tire designs. The Concorde returned to service in 2001, but its days were numbered. The crash, combined with rising operational costs, declining passenger demand, and the financial impact of the September 11 attacks, led to the retirement of the Concorde in 2003. The end of the Concorde marked the conclusion of a bold chapter in aviation history. The dream of supersonic passenger flight, once synonymous with progress and prestige, became a relic of the past, grounded by tragedy and practicality.
The Concorde crash of 2000 was a turning point in aviation. It highlighted the importance of balancing innovation with safety, reminding the world that even the most advanced technologies are not immune to disaster. The tragedy spurred advances in runway maintenance, tire technology, and fuel tank protection, improving safety across the aviation industry. For many, the Concorde remains a symbol of human ingenuity and ambition, despite its tragic end. Its sleek design and unparalleled speed capture the imagination of millions, and its legacy continues to inspire efforts to revive supersonic travel with safer and more sustainable technologies.
The Concorde crash was not just the end of a flight, it was the end of an era. A marvel of engineering and luxury, the Concorde symbolized the heights humanity could achieve, but its story is also a cautionary tale about the costs of progress. Today, as aviation advances toward new frontiers, the Concorde stands as a reminder of both the triumphs and the tragedies of human innovation.